Welcome back to my channel. This is Dan of Vagabond Awake.
𝗕𝐻𝐻 from 𝗕𝗏 Venture.
In this video, we'd like to share with you our actual costs of living in Bangkok for 30 days in 2024. I left the United States 17 years ago, and I've lived in 73 countries so far.
And I visited 48 countries, and I traveled with them for 7 years.
Yeah, and we just got back from a whirlwind tour of Eastern Europe, exploring cost of living there. 18 countries, 27 cities, exploring cost of living. And we flew back to Bangkok to relax.
It's a very big change between Southeast Asia and Europe, where the food, everything. We love spicy food, and I love the pork blood noodle. This definitely cannot get in Europe.
We wanted to just hang out in one spot for 30 days and just sort of relax after our European tour. And Bangkok's a perfect place to do that. Everything's so easy to find here. We just left Bangkok a few days ago, and we wanted to report our 30-day actual cost of living. But we'll also adjust it at the end to tell you what it would have cost if we stayed for a year, because if you only stay for 30 days, you have to pay higher on accommodations. Just to give you an idea of the food costs in Bangkok, one of my favorite restaurants right down the street from where we stay, you can buy servings for $1.25. So it takes about 4 servings a day to feed both of us. Plus we cook rice at home. So that comes out to $5.40 per day for 2 people, including the Thai servings at 4 of them at $1.25 each, and rice at about 40 cents. Really economical to be in Bangkok, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice that in this month that we didn't cook at all, only cooking the rice, because we want different kind of rice, brown rice, red rice, purple rice, black rice, whatever rice that we can cook. And it's so easy because we have a rice cooker. Wash the rice, put in the rice cooker, 1 button down, boom, you got your rice in 30 minutes.
Exactly. But don't worry, we also went to a few expat or tourist style restaurants.
Yes.
We even ate $10 burgers at one point, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it's not all local food, although we recommend that in general because it's healthier for you than the tourist food. Okay, time for our actual cost of living, and then I'll do a 1-year lease adjustment. So, rents, we rented an Airbnb apartment for a full month for $683.
Yeah, it's including everything. 1 month in Bangkok is like 1 week or 2 weeks in Europe, But I love my Bangkok apartment. It have a very fast internet. It have all the cooking stuff,
And we love that neighborhood because it's mostly locals, which means you kind of feel like you're in Thailand instead of just some tourist area. Yeah. And so you can really take in the feel for Thailand. Plus the restaurants are more fairly priced because they're not catering to tourists; they're catering to locals.
Yes,
and it's great for walking around. Whatever you need is all within a few blocks of there. So.
Yeah, but I believe that place soon will have a lot of expat as well, because I started to see a lot of foreigners there.
Yeah, more probably. We saw 4 or 5 walking around this time. Last time we were maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, I talked to Dan when we go to 7-Eleven. I said, I think we are the only ones foreigner in this area. But the last few nights when we go and we see a lot of foreigners, like, wow, we are not the special one anymore.
So all of that public transportation and buses and grab cars, all that transportation added up to $22.
Yes, and also we also pay for the Grab food. Sometimes we are lazy to go out, so we're buying things from the Grab. It's easy, and I can get every food that I want over there also. It's about $64 for food.
Yeah, that's for Grab delivery.
Yeah.
And then restaurants, if you do the $5.40 a day thing, as you can imagine, that adds up to very little. But we did some other types of restaurants. Add it all up, we spent $252 on food prepared by others, either eaten at home or in the restaurant.
For the grocery, we are spent $194 US. Something like milk and chips,
coffee,
chocolate, coffee,
snack,
we eat a lot of edamame because it's so nice. You know, edamame is so cheap.
You just buy a big bag of edamame, you throw it in the
Like-
microwave when you're going to eat it, sit there and watch a movie, eat that instead of popcorn. It's
Yes.
a protein-based snack instead of
Yeah,
popcorn.
we love that so much. And then for the snack or juice, it's $37 US. This is mostly we buying coconut. Coconut is about 35 baht, it's about $1. And this coconut in Thailand is so delicious. They are aroma coconut. I don't see this in other country.
Yeah, it's very delicious.
Very delicious. If other country, it's definitely higher price. So I drink a lot of coconut when I'm in Thailand.
If you like my free ebook about how I fired my boss and traveled the world for 17 years and how I pay for things, come to Vagabond Buddha and grab the free ebook.
We don't buy eSIM cards like a lot of other people's recommend, probably because they're getting commission. So we like to buy local SIM cards and slide them into our phone because they're typically half or 1/3 or even 10% of what an eSIM costs. For example, while we were in Bangkok, we got 2 SIM cards. Because I bought 1 SIM card at the airport, it cost $29 US, and we bought it because it was supposed to be the best in coverage-wise in Thailand. But so you could use it anywhere in Thailand. But Chung bought another one.
Yeah, I bought it in 7-Eleven. It's $6 for 1 month use. So we have 2 SIM cards this time.
So we spent $35 on SIM cards. We'll call that our basic cost of living. That all totaled $1,287 for the 30-day period. And I'll give you an adjustment on that rent in a minute. Included in our restaurant cost is not alcohol. We keep separate that out in case some people don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
The total was $177 for the month. So that actual cost of living would be $1,464.
There's a very good number, you know, for less than 1,500 for 2 people. So 1,500 for 2 people, I think is very reasonable.
It is very reasonable,
And
yeah.
it's a short term. We didn't get a long-term lease for the rents.
Right.
We got the Airbnbs that we pay more for the rent.
So it's a 1-month rate,
Yeah.
which is higher than a 1-year lease.
For sure,
Which
yeah.
I'll give you that adjustment in a minute. But we also wanted to share. We also had some costs that were associated with the YouTube channel. I had to buy a USB memory to hold all the video we create. It was very expensive. And then a wireless mic and some other attachments and stuff.
Yeah.
That came up to like $600. You probably wouldn't spend it, but we thought we'd share that with you anyway.
Yeah.
And then another $400 on like personal stuff. My teeth were clean, vitamins.
I went to see a dermatology for my skin or my hair here.
Yeah.
See some doctor.
Right, and some other assorted personal items. That added up to about $400. And those were specific to us, so you may or may not spend that.
Yeah.
And if you did, you wouldn't do it every month. We were doing it basically because we'd been in Europe for 6 months.
Yeah.
Stuff we had not bought there because it was more expensive. And we thought, we'll wait till we get to Bangkok. So that's the other reason we didn't
Yes.
spend that money spread out over months. It was all crammed into 1 month. Now, let me give you the 1-year lease adjustment. As I said, we paid $683 for a month on Airbnb. The apartments, if you rent them a 1-year lease in the building we're in, they're about $350 a month is what you would pay. And then you'd pay about $80 for AC, for your utilities, including everything. $350 plus utilities would be $430 if you signed a 1-year lease. Now, if you subtract $430 from the $683, that means you would save $253 a month by going to a 1-year lease. That would, if you subtract that $253 from our slow travel costs of $1,464, it would put you at about $1,201 to live like we do in Bangkok. But don't try this at home, kids. We eat local food, as I explained. A lot of people eat way more food and they'll go out to nice, Italian restaurants every night or whatever. So this does not apply to everyone. Also, the area we stay in is more local. A lot of people like to stay in 𝗂𝐿𝐴 or these areas in these high-rise condos, and you pay much more per month. So we like to live local and simply, and so
Yes.
don't try it at home. You were going to probably spend more.
And also that the neighborhood, why I choose this neighborhood is because they have a lot of good food. The Michelin good food, the old generation carried by, grandma and blah, blah, blah. The food over there is delicious.
Now, we walked everywhere. Other than that, we rode public transportation.
Like buses, train, water taxi, and Grab.
And we didn't rent a car or a scooter. Bangkok, it doesn't need that, so that's an expense we didn't have to have. We also went on the water taxi tour, which is on my Bangkok retired cheap report. You got to do that water taxi tour. It takes you by the flower market and all the beautiful Wats and the Grand Palace where the Thai king lives when he's in Thailand. We also met some old and new friends, Martin, Steve, Mark, and Kenny. In fact, we were at a jazz bar and we didn't even know Kenny, but he bought us a round of drinks and we said hi, but met him on the way out.
Yeah, it's a very hidden bar and very nice jazz, playing jazz music.
So we came to slow our life down, and we're happy to tell you that Bangkok is back in business. It's completely functional again. Almost all of the places that had shut down at various times are open again. And so Bangkok's back in business. And so you'll find out what your cost of living is when you come and do your exploratory visit. And if you'd like to see all of the 20 different places we've explored all over Thailand, watch our Thailand playlist up here, right here.
Here.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.